Okay, so this is the other metagame of the month. It's called Almost Any Ability. Like it says, you give your Pokemon any ability you want. There are certain Pokemon that are banned, there are certain abilities that are banned, but other than that, anything that is UU and down is viable. You guys can check it out. I'll probably link the Smogon thing in the description if you guys want to have a look at that. But other than that, my opponent set the battle timer, so there's no time to waste. And I think, based on my opponent's team, he's going to lead with the Sticky Webs Galvantula. And I didn't bring any sort of Pokemon that deals with that, if that makes sense, I don't know. Maybe he won't because of Bishop, but I guess Bishop would have another ability, huh? In any case, I'm going to bring something that can deal with it, and I want to say that Garchomp with adaptability can do a lot, so I want to keep that around. I think I'll lead with... what does Bishop have? Yeah, Bishop can deal with him. I'll bring Bishop in, and then Froslass will be second because it has Illusion, and then I will go Chesnaught, Manaphy, Heatran, and Garchomp. That'll be my team, and basically I have to keep track of what my opponent wants me to do, because he's obviously going to want to take care of the Garchomp, but that's back, so that's going to be my plan for this one with when I bring out Froslass. What to do here? Part of me wants to go Pursuit, part of me wants to go Knockoff. I think Knockoff will be the better option, so we'll do that. He'll either go Sticky Webs or Swap Out, though. Those are the two most likely moves. So we will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Unlike the other metagames of the month that I posted, which, by the way, one of them is my second most viewed video at this stage, which kind of shocks me in a way, but in any case, that one, it was low quality, and what I mean low quality was when I was recording and everything was fine. It was literally in the last stage of editing. I didn't know the correct settings that I should have or whatever, and I was just like, let's do this, but of course they weren't right, and I've since figured out, with the help of someone else to deal with it, but now they're all good, so we'll finally get some good other metagame of the month things going here. And now I'm predicting him to just want to hit me, so Sucker Punch it is. And that's Galvantula dead. So we get rid of one thing straight away, which is nice. And we do have a boosted Bishop on the field, so I would imagine my opponent would bring in, I was going to say Lucario. So I would think I would have to swap out. And I think I have to, really, because I have 3 Dark-type moves, Sucker Punch, Pursuit, and Knockoff, because I love them all, and then Iron Head. So I'm kind of in a state where I'm like, I can't really do. But I can bring in Froslass, I guess, or I can bring in Chesnaught, because Chesnaught is my defensive Pokemon. I'm expecting this Lucario to be physical, it may not be, but I'm expecting it to be. He gets High Jump Kick on Lucario. I didn't think Lucario could learn High Jump Kick. In any case, that's not a huge problem because Chesnaught is an Iron Barbed Rocky Helmet Chesnaught. Because no one says I can't, right? Seeing my opponent Swampert though, I'm expecting it to be a Shock Zipper one. So instead, I'm going to go for a Taunt. No, he goes for a Blaze Kick. That's fine because you're still going to cop hits. But we know what we're doing. So we know that my opponent's going to stay in then, which means I'm just going to go for a Spiky Shield then, because I can, and I can. I was hoping that I could get another Spiky. I could get Spiky Shield damage, but I guess not. That's not a huge problem though, because now I will go for Leech Seed. He does go for the Earthquake, but I'm okay with that because I get some Leech Seed recovery inbound. And so now, this is basically the whole point of the Chesnaught set that I'm running. Create some heavy damage. Create some really heavy damage. Even though the Taunt is now faded away, it was never really a problem for that Lucario. So I'm not concerned at the slightest. However, I don't want to overdo it too much in case he does swap out into the Swampert. So I think I'll go for... No, I'll expect the Blaze Kick. Will I? Will I though? Is that the smartest move? I get the feeling that it is. And then I'll go into Manaphy. I think I'll do that. And we get an Illusion Manaphy as well. That's somewhat disappointing though, because I don't get to abuse it so much. But it's not terrible, because him seeing Manaphy is not great though, actually, now that I think about it. It's not great. I think I want to go for a high jump kick, the heavy stab, and because of that I'll go into Froslass. No, that's right, okay, I confused myself. Manaphy has Illusion, Froslass has Prankster. That's what it is, okay. Damn, I thought Froslass had Illusion, that's disappointing. Never mind. Never mind, I still have the upper hand here. My opponent does have the sticky webs, but I still have the upper hand. And he brings in Magnezone to deal with me, but you're not exactly going to deal with me with that Magnezone. So, I'm interested to know what what ability you would have though. That's the whole point of this. Like, you have no idea what your opponent is actually gonna have, and he has Zap Cannon. So, to be no guard Magnezone. Okay, that's reasonably good. That's credit there. I'm gonna go Willow, because thing about Zap Cannon is that you get 100% paralysis. So that is really solid. A lot of commendment there. A lot of commendment. I still don't think my opponent can win this one though, because I do have the adaptability Garchomp and the download Bishop. And they are like, Garchomp and Bishop themselves are just big problems, but then you compile them with amazing abilities. Like, we all saw how much download did in the ability shift battle. If you've seen that, if you haven't, you don't have to go back and watch it. The quality's not good. Normally people say, oh yeah, go back and watch it, and I want to say that, but you know, the first 4 videos or whatever I uploaded, they're kind of dodgy quality and whatnot, but I keep them up there because the content's probably not awful, it's just the quality. But in any case, now we get good battles and stuff, and I can do absolute I can do heaps of damage with this Garchomp with the adaptability. There it is. And that'll be fun on the bun. There's the Blissey dead. And the download Bishop, if you did see that other battle I was talking about earlier, that did so much damage in the previous battles that it was just like, okay, I have to do this again. I have to do this again. In hindsight, I could have gone adaptability because I'm running 4 stab moves, but I have adaptability Garchomp and I don't really want to double up on abilities. I don't know, maybe that's just me going, oh, I don't want to, but you know, it's whatever. And I'll go into Froslass because if this thing is Choice Scarfed or whatever, it could be a big problem. And he goes for a return. So he's Refrigerate Kyurem. Refrigerate Kyurem, because otherwise he wouldn't have hit me. So that's cool. I'm alright with that. I think I'll go for an Ice Beam. He's gone return for another turn in a row, but that's okay, because he doesn't know that I have Prankster. And because I have Prankster, I'm going to go for Destiny Bond, and it'll be game for that Kyurem. And all we have left to deal with is the Magnezone and the Swampert. And Magnezone can't deal with Garchomp, and Swampert's not in the best of shape against my team by itself. So I bring in the Garchomp, or what he thinks is Garchomp, because it's Manaphy. Hopefully he's lost track of what's happening and he's not too sure, but we all know that this is actually Manaphy, guys. Okay? We all know this is Manaphy. And because we all know this is Manaphy, the Tail Glow is inbound. And this is where he realizes, oh, he's just gone for Stealth Rocked anyway. I'm not sure why he would do that. Maybe he thought I would swap out or something. Not sure, but, you know, I'm going to go for Surf here because it's the best play I have. Just annoy the hell out of that Swampert. And I think from here, we should be good, really. It's the Swampert will go, and then the Magnezone will go. And I initially had a completely different team for this, but individually they were good Pokemon, but together they didn't work. Yet for this team, I came up and I went, right, give me a physical wall Chesnaught, give me a special wall Heatran, which has got Levitate, by the way, because, like, having a Heatran float in the air not only is amazingly viable, but it's hilarious. And then you top them up with Pokemon that are big threats, like, you know, your Garchomp and your Bishop and stuff, and it's just it just compounds. It really does. But this battle has been pretty short. I don't know. I guess just the compounding of threats is just a big problem. So, you know what? Just for sake of this, I'll see. We'll go into Team Builder a bit, and you guys can suggest some sets, and I can show you the sets that I'm running here. This is actually not great. I'll see if I can move this. I don't know whether I can change the dimensions of this now, though. No, I don't think I can. But in any case, the Heatran set that I'm running has these 4 moves, as you can see. You can see how it's being run there. And then lower down, because I can actually move this. I didn't know I could do that. That's the set that I run there. If you guys don't want to see this, feel free and skip. I just figured I'd add something to the video because it's so short. These are the stats I'm running for this Heatran, because like I said, I want it to be a bit of a wall. Chesnaught, who is my other wall, as you can see here, you know, it's not lying or anything. It's right there, and the moves are there: Spiky Shield, Leech Seed, Taunt, Wood Hammer, blah blah. You guys can see that, and I guess that's all you really... No, I'll go down further. Why not show all the stats? And then I run the more defensive set for that, so those are my 2 walls. And then the Manaphy's pretty standard, other than that it has Illusion. See, same sort of set, same sort of moves, really, just nothing special. Then for the Froslass, it's... I don't know, I don't see a lot of Froslass used, so I can't say it's standard, but I run a Prankster set that's a supportive sort of stat nature, whatever you want to say, I don't know. And finally, the Garchomp is run similarly to a choiced Garchomp, but adaptability with, you know, Jolly Nature, 252, speed and attack. And then Bishop is the same as a Life or Bishop suggestion. I just figured a lot of speed is actually beneficial for, you know, 4 offensive Dark-type moves and a Steel-type stab. But, you know, maybe my team's not the best, but it worked out today, so I'm happy with it. If you guys didn't get everything from the team I have, I'm not saying I'm the best person in this tier. I have literally done 10 battles and won probably 3 of them trying to make a good team. This one worked for me now. I think some of the things I do are smart, but, you know, don't go, oh, this guy Freddy Fishfinger's amazing at any ability or almost any ability, that tier or whatever. No, I've struggled for the longest time in this ability, and the longest time being until this recording, but this team worked for me, okay? Anyway, it's whatever. Check out some of my other Showdown battles. You know, a lot of them tend to be really close with the OU tiers and whatnot. But, you know, you guys can pick between them. I have a playlist. Check out my Platinum Nuzlocke. That's going pretty well at the moment. I think I've just uploaded episode 3. I think that's uploading as we speak, actually, so that'll already be up for you guys. And then I've got speed art videos if you like them, and VGC battles as well. So, yep, compound all them and you get all this. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. If you're not subscribed, it won't kill you to subscribe and enjoy more of my content, because I'm not a terrible person. I'm not a terrible person, I swear it. But apart from that, I think that's about all I have, really. So, Freddy Fishfinger out, guys. Hope you enjoyed.